It's full rain. Namo.
Data ट्रैक डेटा दिखाओ सब. हाँ, इंडियन किधर है? इंडियन रेसिंग लीग फ्रांस. This brings back a lot of interesting memories. France. Indian Racing League. हाँ, आया इधर. Okay, audio check.
Lama Umil. The true audio of Umil Lama.
There you go. As you can hear yourself. A very beautiful way to welcome everybody to the Indian Racing League Division 2 around France. And as you can see, it is pouring down. Absolutely pouring down as we go on board with You Can Beat Me. Joining me in the comms box is the legend himself, PSI Legends. PSI, how do you feel about France? I mean, given there's a certain team hails from this very country, just please let us know your thoughts.
A brilliant team. The Alpine is love. Alpine is love. And look at this, Chips. The heavens have opened for us. It's a full wet session at France. What a brilliant way to begin the weekend, I guess.
Truly, I mean, I think it's been quite a while since we've seen a wet session in IRL.
Yeah,
I really like wet sessions. I feel like they really make skill matter more than the setup.
yeah, I agree with you there. Although, is it full wets or is it?
It's
No, it's
inters.
inters. Never mind.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's inters, but
Nice.
I still feel like it's fun. I just hope that these conditions stay with us for the main race. But I mean, given how quickly the drivers filed out of the pit lane, I don't expect their session to be a wet session. But let's see. Let's maybe follow somebody for a bit. So I see a Merc who stopped on track. Who would that be? Yeah, somebody just had a spin. Is that F17? Yeah, he's going slow. Nicely staying out the way. So we have Harsh, who won the last race. Yes, I think. It's for Saudi. Yeah, he did. He did. So let's go through a lap with him. Why don't you take us away? He's not using any battery. Let's go to somebody else. We'll use somebody else. Wait. Let's have a look at Bullister. I don't think I've ever seen him race in IRL.
Bullister. Wait,
09
where is
P11.
Bullister?
He's P11 right now, and he's
Oh,
going.
P11. Okay. Okay, Bullister is about midway through his lap, so he's just finishing sector 2. Is he just crosses sector 2? I think zone is right here. Okay, where is sector 2? That's okay, yeah, there you go, 59 seconds. I don't know what's the last time around here, the wet strip.
Yes.
I think everyone right now, I think most people would be doing is they would be putting multiple laps anyway, right? So, takes it pretty well. Very cautious there on the exit, on the throttle. Misses the apex there. It is very slippery out there. Takes turn 12 flat out in the wets. Brakes for 13. Wow, that's a very slow way to take 13, and 14 is pretty easy on the throttle. Shrikant, meanwhile, has gone 142 flat almost. That's a very good lap. Bullister crosses the line.
145.1. He can definitely go faster.
Yeah, that was a very cautious lap, definitely. It was 3 seconds slower than the leader, though. So,
yes,
I think people will improve over time. Everyone needs to build confidence with the track, try to understand how it is. And then we can have a good understanding, I guess.
Yes, and we have quite a few people on their outlaps. And Shooter, I believe, is back in the session. So welcome back, Shooter. He lost connection briefly. And we have the Alpine of Pratham going in P5, and somebody's just getting out of the way very nicely. There is that the Alpha of Wicked Vicky. Might well be his teammate. Meanwhile, Mayank is just gonna go across the line and go P8. So, okay, there's a yellow flag, a prolonged yellow flag for a Red Bull. Who would that be? Rasam? Yeah, Rasam, who's had a bit of a spin, and he's invalidated. So,
I can't believe that's his actual PSN Rasam. As a South Indian, I'm really proud that his PSN is that, but...
representation is key. Representation is very key. As we see, I think most drivers have actually come on their outlap, so this is not something we usually see. Somebody either crashes out or chooses to retire early, but everybody has come out onto the track. All 18 drivers are out on track at the moment. That is not something you usually see.
They are. Some of them could be on in-laps, or some of them could be just recharging batteries or something like that.
Possibly, yeah, possibly. I think what's the smarter thing to do would be to carry a bit extra fuel so you can do an outlap, a cool lap, and commentators.
Oh,
Beautiful curse.
someone,
Yeah, Mayank has
someone
retired.
has, and there are more yellow flags,
Yeah, there was
Chips.
a McLaren going very slow there as F17 made a bit of a mistake on his hot lap, I believe, and he's going to start his flying lap. So let's go through an entire flying lap onward with F17. We just ran a bit wide there out the last corner, but yeah, take it away, PSI.
All right, so F17 or Sen7B, as I like to call him, started his lap, going down turn one, good braking, takes the curb pretty well. Don't want to clip on the upside of that curb because it will unbalance your car. This is a very good first couple of corners. Brakes for turn three, little bit of a wheel spin there, but still manages to carry it. Turn four was good. Brakes here for turn five. Again, a bit of wheel spin there at turn 5 and turn 6. Carries it through. Turn 7 should be flat on the wets, and it is. This is a long main straight, of course, no DRS because it is wet session after all. Carrying all that speed, braking down here for. Well, there's no turn number here, but whatever it is. Oh!
Domino's out.
Never mind, we're gonna ignore that. Continuing with this lap, Suraj is up on his delta by 3 tenths, I guess. Takes the corner flat out. That is pretty good. He might have invalidated there.
No, he hasn't, but he's still going.
Oh no, he hasn't, and he's exploring the tracks out there. What a legend! Trying to understand the grip levels and everything. Misses the apex here. I don't think this is going to be a good lap, although his sector 2 was up on his delta, so. And I think he's backed out. Yeah.
No, he's carrying on. No, he's gonna carry on.
No.
He doesn't have any battery, but he does choose to carry on.
He wants to carry on. He wants to
sensibly so
explore the track.
Yeah.
To understand.
And there's a wheel.
I think he's waving at the marshals. I think.
Yes, there's a.
There you go.
And Noble Garter, just as a fish to him, goes P3 in the Haas. And meanwhile, this is something I am surprised I haven't really pointed it out. It's usually, never mind, thank you, Shooter. It was temporarily a Ferrari 1-2 prior to Shooter and Wicked Vicky spoiling that party. What a brilliant lap by Wicked Vicky there. And look at this, the top two separated by 9 thousandths. Those are not gaps you see.
Actually,
on
my screen, it's a equivalent.
Oh yeah, no, that's Raman. This Raman was just set a exact to the 1000th same lap time as Shrikant does, but Shrikant gets it courtesy of having set his lap earlier. This is an unbelievably competitive field. Just have a look at this. There you go. Nothing separates the top two. The top 5 are separated by less than a tenth. The top, what would it be? Top 6 are separated by less than 2 tenths, less than 1.5 tenths. Unbelievably competitive here. Unbelievable. Somebody who's going slow is Oxidize. Pratham is going a bit faster than Oxidize at the moment. Going down the Mistral straight. I don't know too many corner names around here. I don't even know corner numbers. I just know that this is a track with a lot of runoff. And that the color blue features a lot, just like it does on a certain team's car. Who I'm focusing on right now.
Car.
Yes, who I'm focusing on right now, and who's ending sector 2. Pratham, 1.6 seconds down on his time. I don't think he is going to improve particularly on this occasion. Let's maybe follow somebody else. Rasam, I think he's backed off. Has he? Yeah, that's no way he's going to get to the line in time, I think, with that. Sorry, no way he's going to improve with that time. Vintage player is almost out of battery. So we saw 7. Did he start his lap with about 57% battery, was it, right? If you had your telemetry enabled?
So I think he had already set in a lap and it was a second run and then he pitted for new tires. So that's the plan there.
So just what I wanted to note is that you can technically have 2 out laps as Vintage. Alright, he went into the pits. I thought he made a massive mistake there. And 7 to the line, he is about to... I think he's doing race runs. Is he? Yeah, he is.
He could be.
And he misses turn 1. The apex
Yeah,
of
no,
turn
I
one.
think
Yeah.
Seven is just enjoying out there. I mean,
Yeah.
who wouldn't? Come on,
Fair
to be
enough.
fair, it's wet.
Yeah.
It's wet, and you wanna. And actually, Chips.
There you go. Srikanth. What a
Never
lap.
mind. Never mind. He's not here to enjoy. He's here to dominate.
Yes, and
Look at
this
him flying down. And...
the McLaren ahead of him who's very nicely avoided the. And that is Spandan, who, as we know from previous experience, loves to cut corners, and Oxidize is lagging massively, while Shane Potts, I don't believe we have seen much of him as well, or at least I have not seen too much of him, but he's going to come up to the line and he's going to show us the best he can do at the moment, which is P7. He's going to retain his position, but he improves on his time. He is now 4 tenths behind Srikanth. So, Srikanth dominating in the wet here. Wow, not
He
something that
is.
you expected to hear on a regular basis. Noble Garter is about to start his lap. So we saw something very spectacular, something very special from Noble Garter the last time he finished his lap. So let's be on road with him through this lap. So turn one and turn two, I will try to do my corner names. I hope so. My
Oh, never mind, Chips. Never
I
mind. That was.
think I should be spectating something else. It's not possible for me to not curse the drivers. I feel so bad for all the drivers. Just every time I switch over to them.
Yeah, even I just switched to Spandan and he just skipped an entire corner. So, I mean, that just shows everyone out there is struggling in the wets. So,
Yes.
but I think in many ways this is much better than having a wet race because I think that in many ways is worse because
I
if you
think
battle someone in the wets,
yeah.
it's
I would
just
like to
it's
see
just
a
harder
dry
to.
quali and a wet race. That would be really interesting. I feel like genuinely
Oh yeah,
that is.
strategically, yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
strategically, that is
that's true.
genuinely quite a lot of fun. Shane Potts is he's recharging his battery, so I think he's in his outlet. Uh, what do you do at this point? Do you carry on with your same sort of tires? Because it takes time for the tires to get warmed up as well in these conditions. So, do you carry on the same set that you are, or do you box and go for it on a
I
fresh set
would
of tires?
I would just pit for new tires, go out and maybe do an extra hot lap. I think that is what I would do in
Yeah,
case
because
tires are.
in that case, the
Or
drivers have to pit right now because we have
yeah,
somebody
that's true.
we have only the likes of Rasam, Vintage 7 who's in the pits, I think who's coming out, and you can beat me. He is just about to start his lap, I believe. So he's still not deploying battery. No, he is.
Yeah.
All right. So let's follow
Yeah.
his lap. His teammate's lap was ruined thanks to somebody switching onto their TV port camera at that exact moment. But yes, you can beat me through turn one. The Haas car goes through turn two. I don't know what Haas's track record here is at France. I don't think it's particularly bad, but it's not particularly great either. Turn three. This is the hotel turn. Now approaching camp. I'm gonna stop that, but yeah, this turn 5, I believe, and he ends sector 1. He is going to be up by almost 6 tenths on his personal best. Turn 6, now navigates turn 7, and on to the Mistral straight he goes. I think he's a bit conservative with the throttle there. He could be a little bit faster there if he wanted to. I think he has time for a cool lap and another hot lap. In the wet, you don't really use that much battery. Takes turn 8, misses the apex there, but still keeps it under control. Turn 9, and I looked it up. This is not a corner. This is not turn 10. Turn 10 is the one that comes up next, and that is something that starts with
Yep.
S. I forgot. Uh, I shall not do that. It's turn 10 for You Can Beat Me, and he's still looking very competitive. I think he could jump up to maybe where Rasam is at the moment, turn 11, and now through turn 12, Shane Potts in the McLaren has a
Wow.
brilliant lap and goes into P1 while we still follow You Can Beat Me for now. I've messed up my corner names. I think this is a number. Sorry, this is turn 14 is approaching. You Can Beat Me. So he has done a decent lap. This could see him shoot into possibly the top 10. And as he comes up to the line, is the track
Like
drying up?
just like it could be, but I think Malav might just miss top 10
No, he's gonna
or
go
oh, it is
exactly top
exactly
10.
top 10. Good one for Malav. Yeah, I mean Shane Potts, what a lap. I think that caused a chain reaction and most of the credit
And
just came out of the
I think
pit.
Srikanth needs to hurry up if he's Yeah, he has just
I
left the
think
pit
he's
lane.
missed it.
He's no, no, he's gonna get one lap. He might just get one lap if he really goes for it. He has to go
But
for it.
remember, it's wet session, Chip. So will he make
Yeah.
it? I
This
don't
is gonna
know
be
if.
key, and he's off track.
Whoa!
He does not
Never
need to be doing
mind.
that. And yeah,
Okay, he
stewards and
just.
drivers, you can thank me later.
That's
You can
a.
GPay me, Paytm, UPI. I accept all forms of
Oh
payment,
God, that's. Why
monetary
would you do
payment.
that?
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
Oh, yeah.
I don't even want.
That's
Oh my
a bit of
God,
desperation. I
why?
think he didn't time it very well, Srikanth. But yeah, let's focus on
My
somebody
only
else.
if
Yeah,
if he's watching the stream, don't try to start your lap for God's sake. Just pit in. But yeah, let's see.
yeah. And we have
Um,
Shooter and Co and Ramen on a lap. Ramen apparently going purple. I cannot see the delta difference because there are comments on my screen. That's a nice problem to have. I would never have a problem with having comments on my screen. Because it's, I mean, it shows success. But yeah, anyways, let's follow Ramen. He seems to be on a decent lap. Ahead of him is a McLaren. Is that Shane Potts? No, it's not Shane Potts. It's his teammate Spandan. Spandan about to start his lap. What's Spandan doing? What is Deletras doing? What is Spandan doing? You cannot just stop on the racing line like that, man.
man, that would have hurt.
Unbelievable for Raman. And he's gonna go across the line. Yeah, there you go. He doesn't improve by much. He does improve, but it could have been a potential pole lap. And
You might wanna watch Harsh though, Chips, because he
yes,
did set a purple sector 2. I think
and he's up by
the
three
other
and a
Ferrari.
half tenths, but he has a fishtail out of that corner. Abdul Samad is out. We shall not focus on that for now. Taking turn 14, the Ferrari. Can he do what his teammate did early in the session? Can he steal pole away from the McLaren? Harsh through the last corner. He's going to get a distant toe from the Merc ahead of him. I don't know who that would be. That could probably be F17. But Harsh coming up to the line. What's it going to be? It's going to be P5. He does not improve by much. There you go. That fishtail cost him massively in that last sector there.
Yeah, that costed him.
Yeah, and that checkered flag. Rasam is in the pit lane. Harsh is through. Then everybody else who's on track can still finish their laps. Rasam is out. I think he's retired. All right. Somebody's Wicked Vicky
Yeah.
to the line. Yeah, that's Wicked Vicky. Behind him is a McLaren. I'm not sure who that is, but Wicked Vicky currently in P6. Could he jump into the top 5? I think he might just be able to. If he has nailed this last sector, he might just be able to jump up there, and he does! It's pole!
Wow.
Shane Potts can't improve. Srikanth, he's about to. He is up. He's up. He's improving. He's up by almost 1.5 tenths. You can probably follow Raman if you want to, or Shooter. Shooter invalidated. That's it. That's all over for him. Noble Garter. What a brilliant lap this is. And Srikanth could still spoil the party for Noble Garter. This is an unbelievably competitive D2 field here. And this is, I think, the closest qualifying we've seen in a long time. Once again, the Ferrari drivers making the same mistake at the same corner. The pair of them. Taking turn 14, it's a long turn. He needs to make this absolutely work. The last turn on the track. Somebody's crossed the line. It's the McLaren. Spandan has gone in P9. What can Srikanth do? Can the Ferrari driver take pole right at the death here? Can he do it? Can he do it? He can! By almost 3 tenths!
What a legend. What a legend. That's a very good lap. That's a very good
And
lap.
7 has invalidated. Bullister coming up to the line. What can he do? Bullister improves by a position, goes into P12. By the way, 6 drivers retired. I think 3 or 4 retired just in these final few moments here. We weren't really able to follow all that.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, that's true.
But
Yeah, not
we
exactly sure what
missed,
happened there.
yeah,
But
we missed Oxidize taking provisional pole there. Or did he take provisional pole? I think he just went P2.
I don't think he did. No, I don't think he
Yeah.
did. But there was a lot of shuffling around. I think the track eval was real, Chips, in the last few minutes.
Yes.
And
Most
look
definitely.
at that, 3 tenths.
And
Wow.
Abhishek saying Srikanth crossed the line with 15 seconds to go. I think that would have 15 seconds is enough to take turn 1 and 2, right? Yeah. Srikanth-
It is, but
Yeah.
I don't think the stewards might have the same opinion on
Yeah,
that one. But
exactly.
we'll see. We'll see
Yeah,
later on, I
let's
guess.
run through the orders. So it's you go for it.
Alright, so it's Srikanth P1, Noble Garter P2 in the Haas, Wicked Vicky in the Alpha, Oxidize, Shane Potts, what a good qualifying by him. Raman P6, that's unfortunate. P7 Shooter, Harsh P8, Spandan P9, Rassam in P10, and they have retired. But yeah, that's the top 10. I couldn't get down to the
30,
fourth grade,
30 seconds is ample time to run through 18 drivers in detail. And F1 Desi Ninja Abdul Samad saying that Ferrari boys, I'm coming to brake check you. Best of luck, Abdul, and just don't make your intentions so clear. Keep them private, keep them under wraps.
Oh, is it?
It's gloomy, it's overcast, and
It's
yeah,
overcast.
and we're also not gonna have any formation laps, so maybe.
Oh wait, still? That's
Yeah,
okay.
I mean, you expect? Come on, how dare you expect bug fixes? How dare you?
Yeah, sorry, my
You
my
can't
bad.
expect
I
bug
forgot.
fixes.
I forgot Codemasters actually fix game. They just make game and make money. I
Yeah,
forgot about
make game and sell it, ship it out. I don't see any rain, so do you want to do the race start or should I?
You do that, Chips. You have
All
the
right,
honors.
all
Alpine is
right.
love.
Thank
Number
you.
one driver does the
Oh, I am
does the
honored.
comms.
Honored for that. But yes, I think we are both joint number ones. This is not the 2022
I
Alpine,
just
but yeah.
hope that we don't have to scream for lap one, if you know what I mean. But
Yes.
yeah.
Yes. Formation lap bug is fixed, by the way. I don't know why it's on yet, but we have 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. No more formation lap on this occasion, but it's gonna be lights out in a moment, and away we go. It's a good start for Shrikant. It's not the best start for Nobleguard, who is being swallowed up by all those around him. Wicked Vicky shoots into P2, and Nobleguard has fallen down behind Shane Potts there further back. It seems to be relatively clean, and something's happening there. Somebody's lagging massively, but up ahead it's a very clean start for Shrikant, and oh my word, Oxidize is lagging massively here on my screen at least, and he is no. I think that's a bit of a disconnect. Desync for Oxidize there. But yeah, what a great start for Shrikant. Shane Potts in P2. He has jumped ahead of Wicked Vicky. Wicked Vicky. Can you see some lag on your screen as well, PSI?
I can a bit, but
I'm not sure that this is a particularly sensible lobby then at the moment, but I think we will carry on until we get any further news from the drivers or from the stewards. And yeah, we shall carry on for now. So most of the drivers are on mediums, and Harsh and Oxidize are trading places. Oxidize, I think he is slightly better now, is he? He is not dancing around like he was. But yeah, let's focus on somebody else. So it's Nobleguard and Shooter who are very close on track. What's happened? What's
there's
happened?
been an incident. There's
And
been an
that's a Ferrari.
incident. I think Oxidize
And Ferrari. Yeah,
and
that's
it's Harsh. Oh my god. This is like the third time I've been commentator and Harsh has lost out a lot of positions on lap one.
But don't forget though,
Very
last
unfortunate.
time out in Saudi, Harsh was last, or he was close to being last, and then he won the race from there. So yeah,
True.
anything's
Harsh
possible.
can never disappoint.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And he's into P17, and Rassam has made his way into the box on hard tires, so that's surprising. Not as surprising to us. And Raman trying to get past Bullister, and ahead of him, look, this is over for me.
We got a message?